What's up? Glad you made it. Here we are again, another awesome day. So today I just want to talk to you about one thing, and that's song number 8 and how that's coming along. Last episode I showed you some of the vocals and me getting in the booth after showing how to build the booth, in a sense, the vocal booth to record your music at home. So today I'm just gonna dive into song number 8, just show you, I guess, my vocal process and how I kind of piece things together and how I write music. And that's what this channel is, right? So it's artist lifestyle, skateboarding, it's music, it's surfing as well, some DIY projects that I got going on in life. I want to dive into song number 8 here, so let me show you. So I just today picked up this new software called OBS so that I can share my screen a little bit better, because in the past, when I share, it's always been through a different camera. So now I'm going to try to use the computer. So it's something new for me, so hopefully it'll help me explain things a little bit better going forward here on how I create music, and hopefully it's helping you out and you're able to take some ideas that I have and use it for yourself. Let me show you song number 8 and how it's coming along and what I've done as far as the vocals and how I approach vocals, and even just coming up with ideas. Let me show you. Alright, so this is a little different. Definitely not used to being on the screen like this. So let's check it out. Awesome. So what I want to show you here is the tracks, right? So this is the song right here. As you can see, I've got my guitar parts, I've got some drum parts, I've got some keyboard parts. Let me expand this a little bit. So these are parts that I've already come up with here. So you can see some of the drum tracks, some of the MIDI tracks there, and then here's some guitar. So this is my layout. So this was the song. Last week when I showed you, I actually had only recorded basically anything that was in yellow here, and I kind of just mixed a rough mix of what I thought the chorus, the intro would be, and what I was okay with sharing, because sometimes I'm not comfortable with sharing brand new stuff. Sometimes I'm a little, I guess, shy about showing some new material that hasn't been complete, or I don't have the full idea. So that's what you heard last week, was these vocals here. So let me expand those a little bit. You see how there's one layer of vocals here, and then here's the other layer. As you can see there, the waves are pretty similar, so I'm pretty much singing the same stuff. And I'm just trying to capture a mood, an essence. When I'm doing vocals, I don't necessarily always go for like the perfect pitch or just the perfect note. Sometimes I'm going for just the perfect mood, and that perfect note is somewhere in there usually. I'm going for the mood and the essence of what I'm trying to, I guess, deliver as far as the art and the music itself, and trying to complement, all the other instruments that are within the song there. And then as you can see, here's the lyrics, right? Here's that first intro, right? And I don't even have the name for the song just yet. And then I start to get a little bit further in writing that first verse, and this is how I compile it, right? So as you can see, I've got lots and lots of tracks here, and I start to build the song, and I don't erase things. That's the beauty of digital recording nowadays, is you can keep pretty much everything. I mean, the file does get bigger, but eventually I'll delete the things that I don't use, or the things that I don't want, or maybe I'll save this file with all the rough tracks somewhere else and just kind of dissect the song to what I want. So as you can see, here's the first portion, here's the next verse, and then I start to go into this portion here, and sometimes I'm not happy with what's going on, So I'll start it somewhere else, right? This is my writing process as far as the song. I've got the song labeled up here as well as where the parts are at, and that kind of helps me when I'm trying to sing on top of this track, because I've split it up. And actually the labels are a little off right now. I actually had to expand a section of the song a little bit, and part of the beauty of recording things that are on a click track, or that are on pretty good timing, is that you can cut and paste and arrange the song over again on a lot of things, right? Where I have the guitar, sometimes it's a little difficult because that guitar is flowing, or if I have or some sort of live instrument, that's a little difficult to cut and paste. But when I have like electronic drums or an electronic keyboard or things like that just are easy to just cut and paste and put in different sections of the song, I'll do that. This particular song, as of last week when I was recording it, I still had to make a couple of edits and expand the song a little bit more. So let me show you what I did. So in this section here, right here, I was able to duplicate this section here and extend it a little bit longer. That way I can fit the information or the lyrics that I was trying to fit in this section here. So this is how the song's coming about so far. As you can see, this was the intro that you saw. This is the second verse here, or sorry, the first verse here. This is the chorus, I believe. Actually, as you can see, I get further down. So let me explain the process a little bit before I get ahead of myself. And I'll sing the song over and over, and I won't delete anything unless it's extremely bad, right? Like I either completely miss the lines or anything like that, I'll delete them. As I go forward, I just keep getting better. As you can see, sometimes I sing stronger in some sections. And what I'm gonna try to do is these two pink ones here is what I'll eventually do is, out of all of these tracks, I'll compile the best tracks onto these pink 3 tracks here, and those will be my foundation. Once I create these 3 tracks, even though I have all these vocal melodies here and experimentations, once I cut and paste sections, I'll give you an example of what I mean. Like, let's say I don't like this section here, I would delete it, and then let's say I want this section. Let's say it's from this track here that I'm not using, and I really like this part here. I would copy that, and then I would just put it down there, and I would paste it here, right? So that's how I would construct the song until I had exactly what I wanted vocally, the way I think the song should go. And I'll make like small tweaks, small edits, right, to make sure everything's smooth. And eventually these 3 tracks will, like I mentioned, will be my foundation. And then what I'll do is, okay, this is set in stone, I don't want to change it at all. And then I'll go through the song a few more times, and then I'll lay down the tracks. I know I said I had song number 8 finished already. Technically I do, right? Like everything's there, but sometimes the melody or how I want to deliver the message is just a little bit different, or I want to change it, or I hear something. And this is where the producer in me starts to come out and go, okay, I listen to the words, I listen to the lyrics, it all sounds good, let me rearrange it, let me do something else, or let me fix it here. So technically I have the song finished. I'm still kind of trying to work through the second verse. I'm not 100% on how it is so far. I'm closer, right? Not that I don't have the words, it's more I don't have the exact flow of the melody that I'm looking for in this particular verse. So I just kind of wanted to show you on my process on recording vocals and how I come up with melodies and how I construct the song. And I'm hoping this is helping you and you're getting some ideas on writing your music and putting it out. So just trying to hold myself accountable here. I am stepping on the gas on writing music, and it's been an awesome week. I've done a lot of progress on this song, so I'm very excited about that. So I'm not gonna play hardly any of that here. I just wanted to show you my process on the music and how I do vocals. And as you can see, I've got 35 vocal tracks here. I'm not done yet, so that's how many times I've sang the song or come up with ways of singing the song. So yeah, do me a favor, hit the subscribe and like button if you haven't already, leave a comment, and I'll see you in the next one.